Let's break down the offensive line play from Sunday's win over the Raiders. And as always, shout out to you guys, the comic section, for telling me to use the 22 footage and not use the other footage. So we'll be using the 22, I think it's called all 22 footage today, where they give you two different angles. They give you a top-down angle, and then they give you kind of more hands-on angle. So keep in mind, going into this game, we had no Zach Moss, who's a really good pass blocker for us. We also had no Orlando Brown going into this game. And we do have a rookie at right tackle. So it is a little bit of a cluster fluff, but let's just go for the first play. First play, we start off running the football. And I'm just going to try to stop it there. So you can see this is kind of the hole right here that he's trying to spit out of. It ends up going ahead and opening up right here. So let's see. And I'm actually going to have to slow down the footage immensely here. So let's see. And yeah, kind of just right where I was saying there. Love to see this angle better. So he moves the guy around. Gonna change the play real fast. Audible out of the play. And then again, like I said, it's just kind of right there. You got him watching. Outside of that, they got these guys going to be coming in. We played the play. And that's exactly what happens. Really, honestly, if Chase Brown could have put a move on this guy, he's gone. He's absolutely gone on that play. That could have been a really crazy play. Right here, though, Teddy K does get beat. So if this is a better pass rusher or a better run stuffer and he gets through, he's going to get him in the backfield. So luckily that's not the case, but Teddy K does get beat on his block right there. And again, it's just, really just run forward and see what you can get as many yards as possible. Next play later, we're going to have an outside run right here. You can see these are the guys that Chase Brown needs to get past to get to the end zone. Obviously, he's kind of out of the play. He's kind of out of the play. And then this is kind of how the whole system is going here. So Chase is going to try to get to the outside. Ends up going ahead and getting picked up. Does get a couple yards on the play. Gets a good amount of yards on the play, excuse me. And able to kind of move the ball right there. I don't usually look at run plays too much just because run plays, again, I'm more about these videos are more about the pass blocking. So that's why, again, kind of go for there. But again, as I said on the previous play, I guess it's not the previous play. The previous thing here, we have these two X. These are the guys that they have to get past. What happens here, we don't see it from the top-down angle. Right here is where the failure starts to happen. So this guy is going to get through Eric All and our Cody Ford, which he's going to meet him right here. So that's where the failure ends up, is right here, because he's running to the left. Realistically speaking, if these guys can get their guy, then it's just going to be a 1-2 as what he has to beat. But their guy ends up getting through. You can see right here. And yeah. So it is what it is. It happens. All right, next play later. Let's get this. Okay. That's good. He's waiting on him. He has him. He has him. And actually, we actually have a double team. I don't know why it does that. We have a double team right here on one guy. So 2 on 1 here. So I guess I'm just going to do it like this. 2, 1, 1, 1. And that's kind of how we have it set up right here. Okay, we got a guy down here. Looks like he's going to get open. He's going over top here. He's a check down option. And then it looks like he's kind of looking at the running back in the backfield. So let's see how this play develops. All right, so Cody Ford's going to push him around, keep that pocket going. He has his guy. He has his guy. We have double team there. Pocket still looking pretty good on this play. Cody Ford pushes his guy backwards. Ball is thrown. And he ends up, okay, so this ends up being a check down pass. He's just going to go right here on a check down pass. I feel like you could have hit him on the outside here. Like, if you would have thrown it to the right-hand side, I feel like he could have hit, I think that's Yoshi on the outside. But he checks it down across the middle. Okay, it's a completion here. So, again, you know, play... It's amazing how fast these plays go, in all honesty. But got his guy. He never got through. He never got through, and he's double-teamed. So far, so good for the offensive line. Can't really complain. I think I'm just going to, for now, I'm just going to skip forward to this part. I'm going to go to these plays. I like this angle a little bit better. We can kind of see it a little bit better and get a general gist here. Okay, so... Actually, good play here. Side note here. We go back. So right here, this guy's going to go try to go right to Joe, right? He stops, cuts back, and Cordell Volson actually is able to cover very well on this play. So Joe's getting this ball out quick, okay? This is what he's throwing it right now, okay? That's right now. He's throwing it. This guy went to the left, and now he's going to cut back and try to go toward Joe here. But Cordell is going to actually drop and get him. Now, the ball does come out quick. Right? Comes out quick. Joe takes the yards he's given. But you see Cordell, he actually recovers very well and gets that guy. Shout out to him for that, because that's a play I feel like last year where he would have gotten beat on the play, but this year that's not the case as much. He's doing a lot better of a job. So this is going to be the problem here. Okay, let's see. And wow, this is why Chase Brown's so freaking good. So this is the problem on the play. It gets beat, but what Chase Brown sees is, okay, I have that. And he's just going to figure out a way, look at that, get right through that, find the hole, get the hole, and you're going. Freaking love Chase Brown. I cannot stress that enough. He is such a good running back. This is going to be a screen pass. Actually, is it? Nope, this is not a screen pass. It looks like a screen pass, but the reason why is because of this right here. I forgot Amarius Mims got destroyed on this play. So Amarius Mims is going to get destroyed on this play, which pushes Joe right in the backfield. He's going to have to scramble out like that. So let's watch this play. He goes right here. That's Mad Max Crosby. Joe's going to have to scramble. Check down option right there. All because Amarius Mims missed his guy. Joe recovers freaking amazing and just takes care of business very quickly. This one right here is going to be a screen pass. I believe this one is the left-hand side to Jamar Chase. This is our typical... Actually, no, this is not a screen pass. So this is a 3rd and 1 play, if I remember correctly. It's just a quick out route to Jamar Chase. I freaking... Again, man, just great play right here. Quick pass, get 2 yards. Done. Quick pass, get 2 yards, get the first down, move the chains, keep moving the ball down the field. Great play call right there. Great execution as well. All right, so we're going to get a run play right here. Obviously, the hole where you want to go is going to be here. If that's the case, you only have one defender to beat you there. So let's see. He's going to go for the hole. But then the problem is Amarius Mims. He loses his guy. So this hole is there, but Amarius Mims loses his guy. So the guy's going to meet straight where Chase Brown would go and swallow that up right there. It gets swallowed up because of that. Next play later. Okay, he's getting pushed back, but he's got his guy. Cordell Volson is getting his guy. 1, you got a 2 right there. He got his guy. All right, let's see. Joe throws it. And it's just a completion to Drew Sample for a couple yards. Moving the chains, moving the ball. So this was a 4th and 3. 4 and 3 here, I believe. 4th down. 4 and 3. 4th and 3. Oh, my God. Anyway, he has his guy. He has his guy. He has his guy. We're going to see this from a different angle. This is obviously the Joe Burrow He throws across the middle, wide open completion. But let's just watch this from a different angle. So, going one-on-one here. This actually starts off a little rough on Cordell Volson, but he does recover very well. So, this could have been, in all honesty, Joe could have got this himself. And if Mike would have dropped, or Tanner Hudson, excuse me, would have dropped this, we would be really talking about this play in a different manner. Because Joe, okay, so the first down, I want to say, is here. That's the first down, I believe. Okay? So, Joe could have got this himself. He ends up throwing it to Tanner Hudson here. But he could have ran this himself and got the first down. Obviously, everyone has their guy. Well, I guess I would say that's after Joe stepped up in the pocket. But yeah, no, Joe could have easily ran this himself, got a first down, but he ends up throwing to Tanner Hudson. Works out in the end, but, you know, it is what it is. Missed. Oh, this guy is going to get past him. And that's Cody Ford. So Cody Ford can't hold his guy, can't keep his guy from getting to the running back. Guy's going to get to the running back. And yeah. Amarius Mims. This is one-on-one with Mad Max Crosby. I'm going to tell you right now in this video, you might get mad at me. I am not going to bash on Amarius Mims for getting beat by Mad Max Crosby. When you get beat by one of the best pass rushers in the game, I'm just going to put that up to, dude, you're a rookie. And it happens. But he holds his own very well in this game. Throws the ball left-hand side. Joe's under pressure. Throws it. And bam. Caught the ball. So I'm not bashing on him. I don't care. I know it's easy to bash on him for this game because he did struggle a little bit. But he struggled against really the best players possible. So Joe's going to roll out to the right-hand side here and look toward the back of the end zone here for an option available. Two options become available. These two guys right here, they're going to go like this. Joe was rolling out as well and hit the ball right there, and that's a touchdown. And that's exactly what happens. Touchdown on the play, and now we are back next drive later. So let me, so this is this angle, okay. Give me a run play right here. Get to the second level. Great blocking right there, by the way. Great blocking. And now you just put a move on this guy, and you're going either direction. But obviously, doing that is easier said than done. He ends up, the guy who ends up getting beat right here is here. So this guy gets off of him, which stops him. Dang it. I think that's Yoshi on the outside. No, that's Kendrick Pryor. Okay, so that's Kendrick Pryor. You kind of expect that. He's not a run blocking guy. All right, next play later. Okay, against Mad Max Crosby, 98. You expect that. He's getting beat a little bit, but he's holding his own. Okay, that's got that. He's kind of in limbo. You can see his head. He's focused on him. He has him. Let's see how this goes. Mad Max pushes Amarius back here, but he still keeps the pocket alive, which is so beautiful. Again, that is against one of the best in the game. So, I mean, you're going to have to give him a lot of credit for that. This ends up being a run play, which ends up being technically a jet pass to Jamar Chase. Chase just gets a couple yards. That's pretty much that. Next play later. Toss play right here. You can see he's waiting to see what happens. This is a double team on him. He's going to block him. This is all kind of taken care of from the line. He's going to come from the back. So how does Chase get out of this? Because this is a sandwich and a half on the making. Okay, he gets like 1 yard. Honestly, for that being said, I feel like he did a really good job there. All right, so we have double team here. this guy, it looks like, I want to say that's Mad Max Crosby. He's going to try to go inside, which good thing Joe throws this ball quick because Amarius Mims loses his guy on that play, which isn't really his fault. It is what it is. We throw the ball quick to the right-hand side, and that is, I believe, caught for a first down. All right. Give me a different angle. Thank you. All right, so this is going to be a play-action pass. Wow. If that wasn't, that's crazy. Mad Max Crosby, 2-on-1 here, 2-on-1 here. Is this a screen? No, it's not. Okay. Dude, Amarius Mims, he's holding his own versus Mad Max Crosby. 2-on-1, 2-on-1. They're only blitzing 3 people, so that gives the offensive line a lot of help. But I love how we're double teaming these 2 guys when this is the guy who's the best in the game. We're putting a rookie 1-on-1 with Mad Max Crosby, and we're double teaming the other 2. Oh, man. You would think going into this game that they would say, okay, you know, number 1 priority is double teaming Max Crosby. That's what you would think going into this game. That's what we would tell every single personnel, every single offensive lineman. Like, guys, listen, our priority is shutting down Max Crosby. We don't care what we have to do. You block him. No matter what happens, you block Crosby. And I love how that's the one thing we did not really do in this game was double team him. And he wasn't that much of a problem. So it's kind of like it worked out in the end because we didn't have to double team him because, you know, again, Amarius Mims did a fantastic job. But it's just funny how we don't double team the best guy. We double team the other 2 guys. All right, so this one has the ball. It's a screen pass right here. Drew Sample is 1-on-1 with Max Crosby. That's a scary sight. Once he catches this football, I'm going to guess that because he sees him right there. He's coming from the back. Let's see how he does this. Okay. Catches it. He just runs right into the guy. Just gets a couple yards. All right. Oh, this is ugly. There is no hole. The only thing I could think is he's thinking like this. That's the only thing I could think about on this play. Okay, he just got as many yards as possible. I respect that. So Joe has to throw this one quick. It's not like the offensive line's not doing bad on this play at all. Honestly, the pocket's fine, but you can tell it's going to collapse in the matter of seconds. It's just for right now, it's not bad. It's going to collapse. You can tell. So he throws it quick down the field. Ends up being, I believe that was a incompletion. Let's see. Next play later. Pass play here. So we're going to see Mad Max go around here. And I think this is when I think that this is at the point where they realize that he's not beating Amarius Mims. So they're trying to move him around to try to get him to utilize in different spaces to try to get him to win. So they keep moving him around, trying to see what they can do with him because they realize that, okay, he's not beating Amarius Mims, which, again, you know, any defense coordinator going into a game like this, you're going to say, yeah, put him against Amarius Mims. He's a rookie. That's a perfect scenario to be. But it ends up not working, so we had to move him around. So they moved toward the middle more, trying to, like, kind of more focus on Quidal Volson, and it still does not work. It still does not work. Nice play. Is it a screen pass or no? Okay, yeah, it was a screen. It was a screen to to Yoshi. You can see it's a bubble screen. And it ends up being blown up because Amarius Mims got beat on the play. So Amarius gets beat on the play and it ends up being blown up because of that. He has his guy double team on this guy. This guy. Actually, well, technically not double team, because he's supposed to peel off on him Joe, you could tell, just wants to run on this play. Doesn't run, though, and throws it completion right there for around 5 or 6 yards. Next play later. Okay, he has his guy. One on him. This is a cluster fluff right here, but it works out in the end. Let's go ahead and move forward here. So how did this play end up failing? It looks like Cody Ford. So Cody Ford, okay, so the pocket collapses. So if you want to think of the pocket like this, right, this is going to collapse. So he's going to push him out here. This pushes Joe in like that. And then so Joe rolls out under pressure, throws as he's hit, and it's a touchdown to Mike Gesicki. Great play. Absolute amazing play. All right, let's skip forward. Next drive. Oh lordy. Yeah, that was a cluster fluff of a play. So Kappa decides on the play action pass, which is already difficult to work on, that he's gonna get beat by number 69, nice, and he's gonna allow him to go right to Joe here. So Joe just has to throw the ball quickly on a screen pass and ends up getting slammed on the play because of it. So this is something we have seen a lot of, and if you follow my content, you know about this. What we're going to start seeing probably, and this is what we're seeing on this play, is whenever defenders go against Amarius Mims, the first thing they do is they always go to the outside every single time. We saw this throughout the game so far in this video, right? Max Crosby always goes to the outside, always goes to the outside, always goes to the outside. Now he's going to start trying to cut inside. And this is, again, we saw this with Clowney. We saw this with Myles Garrett. We saw this with everyone. Everyone we play against, it always happens. They go to the outside, it fails, so then they go to the inside. And they try to get that inside and free pass rush, and it fails all the time. So he's getting pushed. He's getting pushed back into Joe. He falls to the ground. Crosby goes, tries to kind of loop around here. He gets this guy. This guy goes here, covers these two guys. Crosby goes in to get to Joe. Joe smartly throws his ball very quickly. Ends up being completion across the middle right there for a huge gain. Next play later, we run the ball. This is the hole that you want to see. And this is the hole that she tells you not to worry about. Oh, God. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, he was offsides. That's why. See, this is what really... They should have called that whistle early. God, that guy just ran. He just absolutely freaking pile drove Joe. Alright. It's going to be a run play. Oh, God, this is not going to be good. This is really what you want on this. There's two options, right? I feel like you go this or cut over here. The problem is that right there. He wants a flag. He wants a flag against Amarius Mims. What? I swear to God. I love Chase Brown. I love Chase Brown so much. What did I just say? I just said option one, here, get as many yards as possible, or option two, go like that. He goes option two. This guy is so freaking smart and good. I love this guy. He is so smart. All right, next play later. Screen pass. Play action, screen. Just get a chunk yards there. Good play right there. Next play later. Cody Ford is getting beat. Joe has to throw it now. Throw it now. He's getting beat. He has his guy. You finally you have a double team on Max Crosby. How do you go this long in a game and not have a double team on their best player? Catches the ball. He's down. He gets a touchdown. Awesome. Perfect. All right, next play later. Oh, next drive. Okay, I say next play, but sometimes next drive. All right. Let's see. Oh, God. This is going to be bad. Is that Drew Sample blocking 101? with Mad Max. Okay, no, it's a block and release play. But it ends up being... I don't know how Joe does this. I swear to God. I love Joe so much. So Chase Brown is going to try to block this guy. Chase Brown's not that good of a blocker, okay? He completely whiffs, right? 99% of the time, this will be a sack of the quarterback, right? Because he whiffs, and he is right there in the quarterback's face. Joe breaks that sack, rolls to the left-hand side, looking, still looking, and runs it for a first down. There is a different level of how good Joe is. I swear on everything, bro. This is why I say he's better than Patrick. And I don't care. He is so good. All right. Look at that. That's it. Come on. I love Chase Brown. I love Chase Brown so much. He's so good. All right. Let's see. He's going to get beat, but what Cordell was going to do is push him like this. He's going to get beat eventually. He's going to push him like this, right? That you got your guy. You got a double team on Max Crosby. We finally saw a double teaming Max Crosby. Joe's going to throw this ball quick. Gets the ball, completion, gets some yards. Nice. Good job. Next play later. Screen pass. Get some yards. Perfect. Great play. This one ends up being the pass interference. Crosby, literally, Amarius Mims is going to just push him straight to the ground. We have a double team here. 5 is going to try to go. I think that's Diablo, I believe. He has it blocked. So Joe goes to the end zone. And that ends up being a pass interference. You know, the rest is history there. It's going to be a run play at the middle. I mean, this is the hole, but you could tell there's not really a hole there. So it's going to be, you know, as many yards as you can get. And sometimes that just happens, man. Sometimes it just ends up becoming as many yards as you can get, right? Joe is going to he's going to play action this as he's going to toss the play, rolls out to his left-hand side, and just throws it away. This play, this is the only receiver on this play. Because it looks like it's going to be a toss play to the over here, right? So all the blockers, everyone's over here. This is the only receiver, Amarius Mims. That it was a wasted play, in all honesty. We scored the next play, which makes it okay, but that was a wasted play if you really break it down and think about it. Because we only had one guy out there. Okay. Joe rolls out to the left-hand side, throws it, touchdown. Perfect. And honestly, on this one, it's really just, it's a designed rollout to the left-hand side. So they're going to push all the guys, all the defenders this way so that they can create a cushion. They're pretty much creating this pocket right here. You can see all the defenders here are behind this cushion, right? So he can roll out, and he has to watch him. He has to watch over here, so Joe has all day to throw the ball. Joe has all day, creates a cushion, got a touchdown. This one, you hate to see Cordell Volson got absolutely mollywopped on this play. A guy gets straight to Joe, slams Joe on the play, and Joe just throws it up. And that's almost a touchdown. It was so close. It's hard to see, but that's the play. That was almost a touchdown on the play. It was very, very close to being a touchdown. Ended up not being a touchdown on the play, but still. All right, Chase Brown. I know what you're going to do, Chase. I know it, baby. Because you're smart too, Chase. Look at that. Just cuts right there. Finds the hole, gets it. Love Chase. Can't really say about Jamar Chase in this game, but... And then we just run the ball, quarterback sneak, get a first down on 4th and 1, whatever. Or 3rd and 1, I believe it was. All right, let's see. Another run play. Yeah, this is just get as many yards as possible. Because if you try to go like this, he'll peel off and hit you here. You lose yards. You got Max Crosby in the background. That's an ugly play waiting to happen. Let's see. Yeah, just get as many yards as possible. That was a good play right there. Just get as many yards as possible and you win. This touchdown is crazy. So, Kappa gets absolutely demolished on this play. He has his guy, he has his guy, and it's supposed to be a double team on this, but you can see, because Kappa gets destroyed, Teddy K has to peel off and go for his guy. And has to go and help out. And, oh yeah, by the way, oh my lordy, I hate this so much. You know what this is? Let me show you. That's what that is. So, Kappa is thinking going into this play that I'm going for this guy, right? He's thinking, all right, Amarius is going for this guy. It's going to be a loop. So, he goes here. He goes around. So, this guy is going to be like, okay, I need to block him. He's like, I need to block him. He comes in. And that's just a great play by Joe Burrow. Okay, that's Max Crosby. So Joe steps out to the left. Kappa recovers very well. Joe steps to the right. Great just play. I mean, that's a great play altogether. You can't even, like, design that better. That's just a great concept, great play, great everything. Okay? It's going to be a run play here. So, Zach has two different options. Oh, sorry, Chase Brown. I don't know if I said Zach by accident. Two options, right? Run forward, get 2 yards. Cut back, get Amarius Mims to get this guy, and now you got green grass ready to go. You got plenty. Gets it, cuts back. Gets more yards than he would have. Perfect play. It's the vision he has. That's what's so good about him. It's the vision. This one gets swallowed up in the backfield. Yeah, that's a mess of a play. And this ends up being a 3-and-out anyway, by the way. So he's going to push forward. You got 2 guys on him, 2 guys on him. It's going to be very difficult to block him. And 41 literally comes in untouched. And it's just an incomplete pass. Okay, so let's see what they're doing. This is what they're doing right now. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys blitzing. Actually, no, you don't. Excuse me. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys blitzing at you. And you got one extra offensive lineman in there. You got a running back blocking. You also got a tight end blocking. So you got 7 guys blocking on this play. 7 guys. Travion Williams. God! Travion! You have to pick him up, buddy! Oh, Travion. Joe gets absolutely smashed. Travion, you have to pick him up, buddy. It's not his assignment, it looks like. Well, actually, wait, is this a screen? No, it's not a screen pass. You gotta pick him up, but it's his assignment is to block and release play. So that's just unfortunate. That's just an unfortunate play. It's going to be a handoff, but Mad Max Crosby is going to be right there. Too bad Chase Brown doesn't care about your Mad Max Crosby. Wait, what in the... Okay, hold up. I got to just take a second here. Chase is going to see Mad Max Crosby, right? He's going to get him right here. Game over, right? No. He's going to go here and then cut back. What? Look at this. Cuts back. Breaks the ankles of Mad Max Crosby and just gets a huge chunk of yards. You can't, bro, you can't tell me this is not one of the best running backs in the game. Play action pass. Okay. Joe is going to throw it off the cuff here to the left-hand side. And it's incomplete. Okay. Alright. Hold up. And let me see this angle. I don't know why I was looking at that angle. Trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, we just checked it down across the middle. This was a cluster fluff right here. This is a cluster fluff, but for the most part, I can't complain. Everyone has their guy for the most part. Joe throws it under a little bit of duress, but not to a point where I would say it's concerning. Alright. Runs the ball up the middle. This is where the hole would be. But you can see this is getting sandwiched in right here. So, how are we going to do this, Chase? You lead me, baby. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, it really goes for a couple yards. it really goes for a couple yards in the end. Alright, pass play here. Cody Ford gets destroyed. Cody Ford gets beat on this play. Ball has to come out. Does not come out. Joe gets sacked. And that's just a problem of Cody Ford, who actually looked pretty good this game so far. I got to give him a lot of credit. He's looked good so far this game. This one, he's going to get pushed right back into Joe. You can see Amarius Mims. And then, is this a screen pass? This is a screen pass. Okay, that's why. Never mind. I'm not going to criticize blocking on screen passes, because screen passes, I'm not qualified to say anything about blocking on screens. Has his guy. Double team here. And this is also Kendall Milton, by the way, in case you're wondering. Ends up being a pass play here, caught. First down, moves the chains. Now let's talk about this play. The pick six. Okay. I do want to see if I'm top-down angle. So this is where everyone is mad about. Okay. Right here. This is where people are mad. Yoshi does not block this guy right here. So when the ball is thrown, this guy runs up and intercepts it. Now, I looked at the NFL rule, okay? If you block before the ball is thrown, or while the ball is in the air, if you block as a receiver before the ball is thrown or is in the air, it is pass interference. You can't do that. You can't block for another receiver to catch the ball if it's in the air or it's before it's caught. However, as long as you're behind the line of scrimmage, you can. So you can't block down the field. If it's 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, that's pass interference. But you can block behind the line. So as long as Yoshi is behind this line right here, he can block. But if it's anywhere over here, automatically PI. So, in theory, he could have gotten him right here. He could have gotten him right there and blocked right there. That would not have been pass interference, because it just cannot be past the line of scrimmage. As long as it's behind the line of scrimmage, you can block and you can do this. You can block for the guy even before the ball was thrown or the ball was caught. If it's past the line of scrimmage anywhere here, it's automatically a pass interference call. So he could have blocked for it. That was on Yoshi. Yoshi should have blocked him. Especially because Yoshi knows the play too. Yoshi should have blocked him. That's Yoshi. That was not on Joe. Or on Chase, in all honesty. It was just a no block by what's his name? By Yoshi. Because you can block behind the line of scrimmage. Alright, so you got two options here. Go left, go right. Let's see. Obviously, you got two defenders, a third one coming in. Those are your X's that you need to get past. And he gets a couple yards, gets swallowed up. Kind of expected there. Okay. Amarius Mims gets beat on this play. is going to kind of put him there. Joe could run. I'm just saying, bro. He's not going to. But he could run. If he runs, though, he's probably going to peel off his guy and get Joe anyway. So it works out. Joe throws it to the left-hand side. Caught. Couple yards. Nothing special. And then on 3rd and short, our play call is 70 yards. We throw it 50 yards. He has his guy. He has his guy. He has his guy. Double team here. Okay. Let's see. That's Drew Sample, by the way. Cordell Volson is just sitting there watching Drew Sample just absolutely manhandle a man. Hold up. Drew Sample is so good. Throws it deep, incomplete. Tries to throw it, tries to get it, doesn't work out. Alright. Next play later. It's going to be a run play up the middle here. You got 2 options. He could cut back, but you got defender here, defender here. So he's going to go this way, and he's going to try to meet him there. Unless someone peels off their block, which they don't. So he just gets a little bit of yardage here. Same thing next play later. It's going to be a run play at the middle. And yeah. Alright. Next play. Empty base set. Hike it. You got your guy, double team. Matt Crosby on the edge. Got him. He's going to throw it up. Incomplete. You punt the ball. Next drive later. Alright, I just realized this video is already a 40-minute video. But these videos do go a little long when we do these breakdowns. This happens, there's a lot to break down today. Okay, it's going to be a run play. Now, again, he could get the ball and go this way. He's going to cut back and try to go around like this. Cuts back, tries to go around like that. And just absolutely amazing. Right here, he's going to try to weasel his way out. Let's see. Oh, no, he cuts in. So I thought he was going to go like this. He ends up cutting in and going this way. Freaking, even when I think I know what Chase Brown's going to do, he just does everything else. Wide open touchdown right here. All day to throw it. You can see that. Bam, bam, bam. Throws a touchdown. Mike Gesicki. We score. We get a fumble. Get the ball back. Let's go to the run play here. Chase is going to try to get to the outside. He sees that guy's right there. As long as these guys can cause that little blockage, he gets to the outside. Can't outrun the last guy. It's okay. Gets close to a touchdown. All right. It's going to be a run play up the middle right here. Chase sees the hole. He sees the area. Gets as many yards as possible. Doesn't get a touchdown, but that's okay. Get as many yards as possible. It's pretty much the goal. All right, next play later. It's going to go ahead and be another run play. This one's by Kendall Milton. Kendall Milton gets the ball. Actually, it's going to be a play-action pass and thrown out here. Damn, they got me. I got caught in the play-action pass, boys. Next play later, it's a run play up the middle. We got stopped. Really wasn't much to do on that play, in all honesty. We get the stupid delay of game penalty, which sucked. Because it ends up leading us to a field goal here. Chase runs the ball. Really not much. I mean, you could make the argument that right here is the hole. But he's not going to get much. And then we throw it up to Chase, and it's incomplete. And I still feel like on that play, Chase could have probably got it. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, we won. That's all that matters. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.